So we're here with Coach Eddy. Coach, heading into final game tomorrow night versus Parkersburg Big Reds. Your thoughts on the game?
This is a well-placed game. A couple of years ago, they moved this from the beginning or middle of the season to Week 10. And I think that's exactly where your rivalry game should be, is at the end of the season. Because there's going to be opportunities or seasons where maybe that's what you have to look forward to. And both of these teams are in that situation right now. Even if you win the game, it's very, very likely your season has come to an end. And you have at least this motivation, this driving force to still come to work every day and still try to get better. You have a reason to improve because you want to win this last game, not just because it's senior night, but because it's a crosstown rivalry, and that does carry a lot of weight, from now until this time next year.
So from a coaching standpoint and a personal standpoint, what does this rivalry mean to you?
It means a lot to me, to be honest with you. I think the rivalry has changed over the last few years from a standpoint of, the Southside community has done such a great job of developing facilities that I don't think as many of the kids now feel like second-class citizens like they used to. For so many years, even after the split, there wasn't equal facilities there, and there's still some debate today and some argument today on whether or not it's still equal treatment, whether, there's still equal support. But the fact is that the people on South Side took it upon themselves, put the load on their back, and said, we're going to correct this problem. And because of that, our kids now have a lot of things that they didn't used to have. And in fact, the things that we have here at our facilities, not just our facilities, but, with our uniforms and our equipment, are as good as anybody else in the state. Our kids don't want for anything. That changes the rivalry just a little bit because the chip on your shoulder isn't the same chip. It's a different one. So that has changed. I think social media has changed the rivalry a little bit. These guys know each other far better now. It's easier to hate somebody you don't know. But now there's a face to that. A lot of these guys play basketball together down at the Elite Center, or so a lot of these guys have, played on the same Pee Wee teams and those kinds of things. So, they share, Twitter and all those things. They know each other a little bit more. So that's changed it a little bit. But it doesn't change the history of it. And I think that's the big piece. This is a historical game. This game's been going on for a long time. You notice this week it's a great American rivalry game, so people around the United States realize that this is a big deal between these two teams, and this has been going on for a long time, and so we're proud to be able to represent that and have an opportunity to represent the state of West Virginia to the United States in this game. For me personally, it carries a lot of weight because I've been on both sides of this thing now, and since I've been on this side, we've been on the losing end every time. And that's someplace you never want to be. I feel that we've had opportunities to win this football game, and we haven't gotten that done. And I take that very personally because you look back at those games and you think, man, there's things I could have done different to give our kids an opportunity to win, and I didn't do that. So that's a big focus for us, again, going into this week, is that I want to make sure that as a coaching staff, we're giving these guys the best opportunity to be successful. So that when they roll out on the field, they have confidence and they believe in the system and in the scheme, and they believe not just belief in each other, but that we're putting them in good spots.
Great. Well, thanks, Coach. Good luck tomorrow night.
All right, thank you.